Pick up where we left off. In any case, I need to keep chasing after Miss President. And now I immediately see a recognizable feature, her long ponytail. I found her.
Wait! It's too dangerous to go alone.
Miss President's turned around in response to my voice. She's smiling. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Color me impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
The calmness. Has she expected I would follow her? Beginning to feel like she's toying with me. I understand now. Nothing I can say to her will change her mind. There's nothing helping.
Promise me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash. If you can't agree to those terms, I'll have to force you into protective custody.
Oh, you acting like a cop now, eh?
This is a matter of life and death for you.
Sure thing. Then let's get to that announcement room together.
I thought I'd be able to keep her in check by saying that her life was in danger, but she didn't seem to take any notice. She just shrugged and accepted my proposal. She's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she speaks
Hey,
up.
mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
It's a moment of silence. Since I'm about to ask her to go on, Miss President
It's
continues.
tough, being forced to fight your friends, huh? Sorry. You don't gotta answer.
She must still be thinking about my fight with Yukiko. True, I'm slightly hesitant to talk about any of this. It's a question that must be answered. That's how it feels to me.
No, you're right. If I could avoid it, I would. But I believe in my friends.
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight? Or you think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
I don't know. Both, maybe. I mean, there's no way we'd fight each other without some kind of reason.
Will she believe that answer? I study Miss President's face. When she opens her mouth, she has an unexpectedly gloomy look in her
What
eyes.
if you had to kill each other?
Kill each other? I truly hadn't anticipated that question. I'm caught off guard by how I hadn't even considered it. It's true, there's no guarantee this General Teddy won't suddenly decide to make us fight to the death on a whim.
Sorry, that was probably over the line. I don't know why I said that.
I wouldn't let it happen.
Even if I was forced into such a situation, I would never follow that order. That's all I can say right now. But after hearing my answer, Miss President cast her eyes down again. After seeing that behavior, how do I put this? I felt a sense of incongruity. Why could that be? Something doesn't feel like her. Could Miss President be carrying some unimaginable burden she has yet to confide in us? Is it so heavy she would ask this question? Speaking of which, General Teddy turns out to be her shadow. What does that mean about whatever repressed thoughts she truly has? Suddenly it seems that her courageous and cheerful demeanor are a mirror image of that, and a slight sense of fear chills my spine. My thoughts raced through my head while we walked down the hallway.
What are you doing?
Ugh, thought I broke my nose for a moment. It's that invisible wall again. Even though I should have been expecting them, I relaxed my guard and walked right into one. I hold my nose and wave away Miss President who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through here.
An invisible wall? Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then. Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament fighters. This world sure is out there.
Miss President walks right through the place I had bumped into. So that must be the case. As I'd imagined, Miss President's unaffected by these walls. Is it because she's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix? Of course, if General Teddy really is her shadow, maybe the normal rules don't apply to her. Entrance to the school building is ahead of us. Perhaps worst of all is the wall I had just walked into is blocking me from reaching there. I'll just have to find some other way. No, there are walls there too. And the same can be said for the direction towards the entrance. Thought crosses my mind as I check back the way we had come. It's as I thought. Another invisible wall is formed where I had just passed. I can't go back. With walls in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I'm trapped. I can't go anywhere. This can only mean one
Be
thing.
careful. This probably means...
The moment I call out to Miss President, General Teddy appears on the monitor in the entryway. It means my third round in the P1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
You're still using that form? It's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Oh, you got peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I was intentionally trying to rile him up, but he wasn't falling for it. Looks like I'm not going to get him to do anything that way. I quickly changed tactics.
Okay, so who's my next opponent?
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess, you're starting to enjoy beating up your friends? Okay, with the next challenger, come on down!
I kind of like General Teddy, it's funny. The general doesn't pick up on my intention and loudly yells what appears to be his pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pours out. And who should appear from the smoke but the person I was expecting to see? 4 of us enter the TV together. I've already fought against Yusuke and Yukiko. Then...
That's what I thought. You're the last of us, after all.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be next, too.
Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words and actions. I can't let my guard down around her. After all, I felt the same way when we encountered Yukiko too. But as they say, third time's the charm. I have to see if Chie is in her right mind. I decided that the best way to do this is to be calm and start a short conversation.
Chie, you know what they're doing, right?
Before I can begin to explain, Chie cuts me
Yeah,
off.
I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around so we end up fighting each other, right? Don't worry. You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend.
Woo! Hell have no Hell have no fury like a waifu scorned.
I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends. I had to keep killing them over and over, all because of you humans!
Ooh, that's out of pocket. This is obvious. She is clearly not herself. It's so blatant her words don't offend me at all. Moreover, it's not just out of character, but Chie would never say anything like that. And you humans? That's as good as confessing that you're not human. Alright, carnivore was it? Miss President's watching us from nearby. She looks more dumbfounded than worried. Still, what Chie said at the end caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and over.
More stuff about killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Hurts. I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
Oh my. She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore. Can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. But if a shadow's intentionally making people say these things, what does it mean about Miss President killing each other? All because of humans. What kind of secret past could the new student council president Yasugami hide be harboring? Now's not the time for this. I have to look into this after we've cleared up all the confusion
Let's
between
do
us.
this, Chie.
I ignore her words and draw my sword. Immediately, Risa's voice echoes through the area as if she is waiting for this.
Well, round 3 of the P1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the carnivore may have a slight advantage. Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill, manage to eke out a win this time? Let's get this show on the road. Ready?
Whoa. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh! Straight. Ooh! Absolute salad toss. There we go. Oh man, she really brought it to me.